Welcome to the Campus Edge, produced by students from Butler Community College.
This week, we're in the Erman B. White Gallery of Art on the El Dorado campus.
In addition to the gallery's new show, we'll feature campus activities, life after college, and 2 great places to enjoy while you're at Butler.
All this and much more on the Campus Edge. Ryan, what comes to mind when you think of Grizzly Adventures?
Trying to find a washing machine in the dorms on a Wednesday night? That's always an adventure.
I'll agree, but we also have a fantastic challenge course here on the campus called Grizzly Adventures.
Sounds interesting. Campus Edge reporter Emily Jardin recently visited them. Let's find out more.
I'm Campus Edge reporter Emily Jardin, and today I'm here at the Grizzly Adventures here in El Dorado, Kansas, and I talked with Robert and Alex, a few facility leaders, to get some more information.
Well, when we're working with the groups, of course, we check the harnesses. I mean, they have expiration dates, so we go through a yearly inspection from an outside vendor. So we check the ropes before we go. All our facilitators are trained. And that's probably the biggest thing. And
past that, I mean, we're looking at the group size and how many facilitators we need out here. We're looking at what kind of group we have on that specific day. So we do corporate groups, we do school groups, we do summer camps in the summer. I mean, we've had 3-year-olds out here all the way up to 90-year-olds.
Well, on our rock climbing classes, quite often that's about confidence. And even when we had like this 5th and 6th graders, it's still about confidence. It may not deal with the college, but it's also good public PR. I mean, this is the best kept secret. As far as the county is concerned, they don't know we have this.
There's always a couple kids in the classes that come out because they are scared of heights. And through a lot of encouragement, you know, like they come out and maybe they're anxious about it, but you know, a few weeks in, and the classes aren't very big, you know, topping out at 15 kids.
Right.
So all the kids get to become friends, they get to know each other really well, and that's just an incredible support system. So yeah, it's all, I mean, we're building confidence, they're getting up there, but it's all about building trust and building confidence and creating that support system that maybe some kids don't have.
Haven't been out here. You got to touch beta, set up an appointment, come out and do this.
Yeah.
I mean, the tower's just a part of it. We have a low course, we have a giant swing, we have the power pole. Hopefully we can get a little bit more financing, we can build a few more things.
The group learned so much more about communication, teamwork, and trust. It's really an incredible experience that can't be replicated anywhere else other than like on a challenge course in this kind of situation. So we put them through situations where they're stressed to the max, but so they had to lean on other people. The wall is awesome, and you know, but it's a good end to the day after a low element experience.
If you're looking for a way to get rid of your fear of heights, enroll in rock climbing today. There's never too many. For BCTV Channel 20, I'm Emily Jardin.
Wow, Grizzly's Adventures looked like a lot of fun.
And something else that's a lot of fun is the new exhibit here in Erman B. White Gallery of Art.
Right, you are. It's called The Metamorphosis of Identity and focuses on the evolution of human identity.
I love how artists can be so creative using so many media: photography, prints, painting, and sculptures.
Another creative medium is music. Our next story, Kyle Phillips, looks at Butler Instrumental Jazz.
Hi, I'm Campus Edge reporter Kyle Phillips, and I'm here to show you what makes the Butler Community College Jazz Band special.
I like that all of the musicians who are in here are dedicated to what they're doing, and they make sure that when they're here, they're focused and ready to play. I just love the style of jazz and like how it flows. I love swing style and big band music. It's some of my favorite types of music. I love Mr. Martinez. He is one of the best directors I've ever had. He really helps us stay focused and really helps us so that we're prepped and ready for performances.
I taught in Butler County before I came here. I taught at Douglas Public Schools. I was in charge of the program grades 5 through 12 there, which is more towards the south side of Butler County. So I've sent students here while I was teaching there. The jazz program here has a long tradition of excellence. Well, I've been the director of bands here this is my 4th year. They are all on scholarship. They meet twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday, for an hour and a half each time. We've just come off of actually a concert this last Sunday. We played for the Celebration of Freedom. We have during class time, the Friends University Faculty Jazz Quartet's going to be coming in before Thanksgiving. They're going to play for us a little bit, and then we're going to play for them a little bit. So we're preparing for that right now. What I've enjoyed doing is working to keep our jazz department strong and build the quality of our concert band.
And that's about all we have from BCC Jazz. I'm Campus Edge reporter Kyle Phillips, signing off.
More on the Campus Edge right after these public service messages. If you're tired, this 90-second power nap may be just what you need.
Every year, 40% of all food in the U.S. never gets eaten.
40%. That's almost half the food we produce.
Food waste is a serious problem. It impacts all of us.
And it's expensive. Your family is throwing $1,500 a year in the trash.
We're working hard to put food waste on the chopping block.
And you can do the same at home.
Learn how to cook it, store it, and share it.
Just don't waste it.
Go to savethefood.com.
Okay, so we drowned the fire, stirred it, drowned it again, and now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
We're here in the Erman B. White Gallery of Art with their new exhibit, The Metamorphosis of Identity. You know, lots of people identify with their careers.
That's one of the reasons I'm at Butler. I'm preparing to be a broadcaster.
But for so many students, figuring the pathway to their dream job can be hard.
That's why I found a Butler graduate and asked him how he became a radio professional. Here's a great guy with a great story.
Hey, what's up? Troy Stevenson, Butler alum, class of 2006. I'm gonna show you around the Power 93.5 studio here real quick. So the first thing we always do, believe it or not, is I take my shoes off. You gotta be comfortable. Just don't tell too many people that. So this is kind of where all the magic happens. This is the board. Because we have our program that runs the music. It's called Wide Orbit. I can scroll through the whole day and see what's gonna play, when it's gonna play. And then we got the board right here. It's pretty easy. Got all the pots, the 4 microphones. The 3 yellow ones are what runs this. So that's actually what's on air right now. And then we also have our Vox Pro, our computer audio, our preview so we can hear everything out of there, and our hotkeys so we can trigger things.
Get free Ed Sheeran concert tickets here. 869-1093.
So that's what the hotkeys for. That way we can trigger certain things and not have to mess with all that. Fun. Kind of demystifying everything. So this is really the heart of the station right here. This is where all the magic happens. Probably looks a little bit more intimidating than it really is, but once you start getting it down, it's pretty easy. 80% of the stuff we don't even touch. So we don't really use a lot of things. So, but yeah, this is where I'm at. Monday through Friday, 3 to 7. This is my home right here. Why'd I get into radio? I'll tell you after I do this break. Rolls Royce at 869-1093. Keep it locked. We got more requests on the way. It's Power 93.5. It's something I always wanted to do when I was in high school, while everybody else was getting, rims for their cars and everything. I was the kid buying stereo equipment, and I started DJing. And the first time I got family in Houston, and I remember driving through and hearing a live mix show on the radio, and there's nothing like that in Wichita at the time. I was like, man, I want to do that. I got to do that. But my position, I do about 6 things. All right. My official term is I'm assistant program director and music director. Right. What does that mean? So one of the biggest things I do is I do imaging. And that's something I love doing, is like the production and imaging. And I also help with the imaging for our classic hit station.
The most music.
Yo, what's going on, man? This is Grizzly Drake.
Let's go.
What's up, y'all? This is J. Cole.
Power 93.5. Let's go. KDGS Hanover. Wichita's Power 93.5. Facebook. Tell your friends. Power 93.5 is on Facebook.
You can be in Rolls-Royce position at the Power 93.5 Studio Entercom Communications Station if you take the Mass Communication program at Butler Community College. This has been Campus Edge reporter Zeb Campbell behind the camera with Rolls-Royce.
You're right. Rolls-Royce is definitely a character.
It's great that after success at Butler, he's doing what he loves.
As mass communication students, we can choose a career working for a traditional media outlet like magazines or embrace the world of the web.
One of the most dynamic forms of today is blogging.
Mo explores the world of fashion, blogging in our next story, and even picks up a few fall fashion tips.
Hi, I'm Campus Edge reporter Mo Adekoya. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a fashion blogger? Well, let's go have a chit-chat with a real-life fashion blogger.
My number one fashion inspiration, I would say, is fashion weeks all over the world. I think my favorite one would be Paris, probably, or New York. But I really like watching the trends and seeing what is in season and what's in style and implementing that in my own way. And I don't really always follow the trends. I like to do it in my specific way, like my special twist on things. And so my other fashion inspiration would be my mom, because she knows trends before the time and she buys the things for me, and so I style it before people start wearing it, and then I see that it becomes a trend. So it would be my mom and Fashion Week. What made me decide to start blogging? Well, it was one summer in London. I was bored and I didn't have anything to do. And my cousin used to read blogs all the time. She was always on people's blogs. One specific one was mirrorme.me. I just really liked it. I enjoyed it. I saw how much time she spent on it, and I already had such an interest in fashion. I've always wanted to be a fashion designer. And so seeing that was like a breakthrough for me to get into the fashion industry without actually designing yet, because I was 16 maybe, I was young, and so I couldn't really design yet. I didn't have the resources or materials or capital or anything. And so I started blogging. I did a very random first blog post, and ever since then, like, people really liked it, and so I kept on doing more and more, and it just grew into a bigger thing. So yeah. When I first started, I called myself a modish minimalist, which modish means stylist, and minimalist means basically I don't do jewelry, I don't do heavy accessorizing, I just do the main structural pieces. I think now I like playing more with solid colors. I used to be all black before, but now I like solid colors, and I really, really like fall fashion, big coats. Yeah, so I would describe my style as minimalist still, yeah. My favorite fall fashion tips are, everyone needs a really, really good pair of over-the-knee boots, and that was a struggle for me to find because my legs are really skinny. But over-the-knee boots are always a go-to. They make your outfit look instantly stylish. Also a really big coat, like just a big oversized coat that's one solid color. And so pastels were really in last year, but this year it's gingham that's really in, and also blazers are really in. So if you can get an oversized blazer or oversized coat, that's really cool. And also your coats, if they're different materials, that's really fun, like suede, velvet, anything like that.
Fun chat with the Bidgerwood Bud. I sure could use some of those fashion tips. For Campus Edge, I am Mo Adekoya.
If your first power nap was refreshing, think about how good you'll feel after another. Campus Edge, back in 90 seconds.
Doesn't see race. Love is love.
Hi! Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert? Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably going to turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
Have you ever seen that old TV show called Cheers? It was about a bar.
Where everybody knows your name? My parents loved that show.
I would love to find a place like that. Food, drinks, games, lots of fun.
I think Mia Rodriguez has the perfect place for you. It's Headshots in Wichita and has something for all ages.
All right, so it's a Wednesday night. You and all your friends are bored. You guys want to play this board game, but you're missing a few pieces. Then you guys decide, let's play some video games. Then you're missing some controllers. And maybe it's a game that all of you guys want to play. Well, I have this place for all of you guys to come check out if you want to have all the pieces to your board game and enough controls for everybody to play, as well as food and drinks for everybody to enjoy. It's called Headshots Bar and Grill. Come check it out with me.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rebard. I own Headshots Bar and Grill and Tabletop Java Shop. Headshots is Kansas' first video game bar. We do American-style pub food, burgers, sandwiches, wraps, chicken strips, nachos, lots of local craft beer. We actually don't carry any domestic beer. Almost everything that we carry is Kansas, including our coffee is done here, which is awesome. That was something that we added with the Board Game Cafe, which is Tabletop Java Shop. It's a cafe bakery that we added with our big move. So, but we're set up kind of like a sports bar, again, American-style pub food, craft beer, and then we have video games on all of our walls. So all of our TVs have different video game consoles set up, like Xbox, Wii, PlayStation. We got the new Switch, we got Steam machines, PCs, custom cabinets, traditional old-school type games like Pac-Man, Galaga. And then now with the Board Game Cafe, we do coffee, cappuccino, tea. We do all, it's full bakery, so we do all of our pastries in-house. We do buns, breads, all made here. And then we have just a huge wall of board games, just like how we have a huge wall of liquor or beer on the bar side. So we're the only place to get a burger and a beer and play video games here in Kansas. And now we're the only place to get, lunch, coffee, cappuccino, get a sandwich, and play some board games. Now we're 7,000 square feet. We've been open, this is our 5th year now, and it's been going really good. Some of our events, we have the best trivia in town. I'm not saying that we prove it. We had 236 people here yesterday for Disney trivia. We were packed. Everything from Gaston to princesses playing, competitive knowledge-based games. We do 8-question rounds. It's Geeks Who Drink Trivia. They're fantastic. That's every Wednesday at 8. It's free to play, 6-player teams. You win prizes. You win beer. Last night they played for cash money. We had Disney princesses walked out with like $600. It was crazy. We do board game demos every Tuesday, so you can learn to play new games because we're always getting new games. We do art days on Mondays. We do adult coloring. We do Reaper miniature painting, like for tabletop games, like for D&D or Warhammer. We do video game tournaments. We have Smash Brothers tonight, actually. So every Thursday we do some. So there's always something going on. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We have headshotsbar.com. Our hours are Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and Fridays and Saturdays we're 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. Southeast corner of 21st and Woodlawn in Brittany Center. So over by the go-kart track, Laser Quest, Hero Complex, and the escape room. So come check us out.
So what do you guys think? Are you guys gonna come down to the trivia nights, maybe? Or do some of the tournaments if you're really good at some of the games? Maybe even come down just for fun and play some video games with your friends or board games with your friends. Well, if you do, come check it out. For Campus Edge, I'm Mia Rodriguez.
Headshots looks like a great place, but sometimes I like to just stay local to El Dorado.
You need to explore downtown El Dorado.
I know where the post office and my bank are, and of course Dylan's Grocery.
How about a place where you can just chill with great food and drinks, like a special purpose?
I think I know the place. Could it have something to do with the 4th chapter of the Book of John?
Let's find out.
Hi, I'm Campus Edge reporter Naomi Potter, and I'm standing outside of Jacob's Well Coffee House and Cafe. And if you need somewhere to go to get away from your busy college life and get a cup of coffee and something great to eat, then you should come here. Check it out.
It started in 2004, I believe, about 13 years ago, by Jeff and Lori Miller. They started it out as kind of a soup kitchen for homeless people to come in and to rest, get some food, just get their day started. It opened really early in the day so they could come in and get some coffee and some breakfast. And from there, it's kind of evolved from a soup kitchen to a restaurant, a coffee shop, and we still do a lot of homeless ministry here. I think we provide a Christian atmosphere. You don't see that very often in El Dorado area. It's kind of a place where people walk in and they immediately say, oh, what's different about this place? What besides a restaurant is this? And I think that we want to be servants to everybody who comes in. We want to provide them with whatever they're looking for, whether it's just a drink of coffee, or whether it's somebody to pray for them, or to talk to them about their day. We just want to be there for everybody. We serve soup, salad, sandwiches, and also we just started doing brick oven pizzas in our wood-fired grill right behind me. We do that all through the week. Starting at 11 a.m. every day, you can come in and get a brick oven pizza. We've got our small pizzas, our large pizzas, and also we just started with mini pizzas. It's like a personal pan, and you can get anything you want on it for $5. Pretty good deal. We provide a lot of different drinks. We've got so many different flavorings that I think we've got about 20-25 specialty drinks. The Snickers is one of our popular drinks, and then also the caramel macchiato. But we will pretty much make you anything you'd like. We've got so many different flavorings right now. We're open Monday through Friday. We open at 9 a.m. every day except for Tuesday and Thursday. We're open till 2 p.m. But on Tuesday and Thursday nights, we're open till 9 p.m. You can go to ilovethewell.com. You'll find a lot of information about us, our history, our mission statement, and then also I think we've got our menu on there too. Every day of the week, we actually provide 10% off to any Butler student who shows their ID. And then I think we also have a hero discount, which is for any firefighter or police or anyone in law enforcement. They can come in and get 10% off their meal also.
So there you have it. Jacob's Well is located on Main Street, which is pretty close to the college. So you should come check it out. And you can go to their website, which is ilovethewell.com.
And that brings us to the end of our show at the Erman B. White Gallery of Art on the campus of El Dorado.
We want to thank everyone connected with the gallery for allowing us to produce this week's show here. And remind you, the Metamorphosis of Identity runs through November 30th.
For repeats of today's show, tune in weekdays at 11 a.m. or see previous shows at 6:30 p.m. on BCTV Channel 20.
Or we can check out all of our shows here on the YouTube channel, Butler Student Media.
This has been
The Campus Edge.